Hey guys, AnimeWestReacts here. Gonna be reacting to Seraph of the End, chapter 147. It's back. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Starting off the chapter with Shinya. Curran says, "We've already infused Byakumaru with a sinful key." Shinya yells, "They spotted us. I'm gonna shoot Gurren." Gurren yells, "Then shoot." So Shinya says, "Bang." And there's like a huge blast. And so, yeah, we got Shinoa yelling, "Everyone get down." Kimizu's like, "Huh?" And she says, "Now." And so, yeah, they dive. And so, yeah, a huge blast goes rocketing through the city. And so, yeah, Rigger and Erd are like, what? So Rigger yells, "Erd." And he says, "Erd, are you okay with the two of us getting vaporized without accomplishing anything?" So he says, "Damn." And then he says, "Really?" But then he gets stopped. And he says, Rigger, like, takes his arm. So yeah, and then yeah, takes Erd's arm with the chains. Erd yells Rigger, and he says, or Sigger says, "Ah, damn it!" And he says, "I always loved you." And he says, "Liar, I've always." And he says, "Release." Then you got you, who's eating, and then he thinks, "Hey, Mika, what do you think vampires? No, vampires, humans, all of us. What do you think we're alive for?" And then Mika's like, "You're really bringing that up now?" And then there's like glass shards shattering. We go into a flashback of Erd and Sigurd at the beach. He says, "Yeah, we did it. We did it, Erd. We got away from that stupid hellhole." Erd says, "But what's the point to living now? We're kids. How are we going to survive in this world? We don't even have anything to eat." He says, "Yes, we do. We can fish. The ocean's huge. It's got food." And Rieger says, "How? Without any tools?" He says, "Geez, you're depressing. There's no point in being gloomy now." He says, "Nor is there a point to being cheery." And yeah, his stomach grumbles. And Sarah says, "Whoa, I'm hungry. I got hungry. That means I'm still alive." And he says, if we can't fish, we'll steal something. Let's find someone and steal a way to survive." Earth's thinking, why bother with it at all? Why bother with it at all? He says, my old tutor taught me something, you know? And he says, or Sigurd says, "I hated him because he made me sit and study, though. But anyway, he said that the point of studying is to learn the meaning of life. Not that he's alive anymore. He got his head lopped off during the war." And so Sigurd says, or Sigurd, whichever one, says, "Hey, Erd, what's the meaning of life?" And he's like, "Huh?" And he like thinks about it and says, "There isn't one. I don't think so anyway." And Sigurd's like, "Oh, really? But what if there is?" He's like, "You're really starting to bug me." And then Erd says, "Even so, it's no business of ours." And he says, "Let's go find it then." Sigurd says this. Says, "What if the meaning of life is hunting for the meaning of life?" Says Erd. "Let's try our hardest to find it. Together." And he says, "Even back then, I think I idolized you. Couldn't be any meaning to life, but you never gave up looking. Eventually, ending your suffering became my life's dream." And Erd yells, "Rigger, you and I, let's meet our end here together." And yeah, see, Rigger grabs something. He says, "Aw, damn it all this is it. I'm becoming a demon." And then, yeah, we see he's got, Rigger, "I'm sorry, I'm going ahead." And he says, "Don't worry, I'll be by your side again soon." So Erd dies. And we see a spin and, like, lightning bolt. It says Ferret, who I turned into a vampire, and Gurren, who I built out of my DNA. Interesting. Which one of us will find meaning first? And it says, let's make a contest of it, sons of mine. And he's like, huh, whoa, what's that? Amazing. Heard Gil's turned into a demon. Well, darn, I wanted to devour him before I fought Dad. And then, yeah, Shinya, I guess, shot another blast, and then Rigger holds up the key. It looks like, and he says, or, yeah, Shinya says he swatted it back. Now what, Gurren? Then he stabs him with something and says, harsh. He says, I'm giving you another shot. We still have sinful keys. And yeah, one of his people's like, Gurren, yo, give Shinya that much and heal. Gurren yells, we do this like we're about to die anyway. Do you guys remember 8 years ago on the day the world ended? Back then, we were still kids. We couldn't do anything. We were powerless, and because we lost everything. For us, time stopped that day, but we aren't kids anymore. Let's win this even if it kills us. And Kureto, sticks his hand out and says, I read the reports. We'll collect the sinful keys and steal Michaela back. Pull that off when we bring all humanity back to life, right? And then Gurren says, I have no proof, but... And then the Shinobu's sister, blinking on her name, says, we can. Mahiru says, we can, I swear it. I swear, trust me, unlike you guys, I'm the genius. They say, well, guess we just have to do it, huh? I'll follow you anywhere, Lord Gurren, as will I. And says, yeah, let's win this. We'll go play some pointless video games. How about that? And Gurren says, yeah, let's do that together if we all survive. And then, yeah, Saito holds up the key, and Shinya yells, I'm going to shoot. Saito looks like he's getting ready to counter. And Gurren yells, then shoot. This is our final battle. Let's get started. And that's the end of the chapter with Shinya firing a shot. So yeah, hope y'all enjoy this video. If you do, I appreciate y'all leaving a like on the video. Sub into this channel, hit that notification bell, and yeah, see y'all next month for the next chapter, I guess. And yeah, check out some other manga videos that are on the channel, or anime reactions if you enjoy those too. So